A waiter, earning $11 an hour, quietly built a bigger portfolio than most Wall Street fund managers. He never traded a single stock in his life. His name was Ellis. For 19 years, he worked the same shift at a roadside diner outside Chicago. Same brown apron, same rusted-out Buick in the parking lot. Nobody who sat in his section ever asked what he did with his tips. If they had, they'd have found out Ellis was running a financial strategy from a diner booth, with a ballpoint pen and a notebook. Ellis started waiting tables at 22. Tips on a good night barely covered rent. But he had one rule nobody else on shift followed. Whatever he earned, 10% was untouchable. Moved into a low-cost index fund the week he got paid. No exceptions. Not 50%. Not 20. 10. And in year one, that 10% barely bought a week of groceries. This is the exact point where almost everyone quits. The math looks like it's not working. Here's what nobody watching Ellis could see. Money left alone doesn't sit still. It compounds. Year 1, almost nothing. Year 10, without changing a single habit, worth more than most people's entire retirement savings. Ellis never checked the account daily. Never panicked in 2008, while regular customers complained their retirement funds were collapsing. "I wasn't smarter than anyone," he told a local reporter, in the only interview he ever gave. "I just didn't stop." By year 19, that untouched 10% had grown into a 7-figure account. He kept working the same shifts, not because he had to, because the identity he'd built wasn't a man waiting for money. It was a man who trusted a process more than he trusted excitement. Most people don't fail at building wealth because they lack a good idea. They fail because a good idea, practiced for 3 months, looks like nothing, and nothing is unbearable to sit with. Ellis didn't out-invest Wall Street with information Wall Street didn't have. He out-invested it with time. Wall Street's own clients kept interrupting. The playbook was never complicated. It was just inconvenient enough that almost no one follows it for 19 years. If this was useful, this channel breaks down one real money story like this every week. Subscribe if you want the next one.